YouTube, what's up? King the Barber here, back with another video, back with a haircut tutorial. So today's tutorial is going to be on a 0 mid fade with a 2 on the top. Now my client that came in for this haircut usually has a lot of hair, and today he wanted to chop it all the way off, so it's going to be a really nice transformation. I used to just give him a taper on the sides and then I line up the beard, but this time he wanted to chop it all off. What I'm going to show you guys is my fade techniques. This is a very simple way to fade. So what I'm going to use is my wall seniors, and I have the Andis fat blade on it, and I just changed out the bracket to make this Andis blade fit. And then I'm also going to use my Andis Masters. So basically the way I'm using these two clippers is that I'm using this to set my first Skyline from that 0 to the 1, and then from that 1 to the 2 I'm using my wall seniors, and I'm just blending it all out. It makes fading so much easier, and if you guys have these two clippers, I'm telling you, it's worth trying out. I'll be explaining that as I'm fading this out. So before we get to this haircut, guys, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also give the video a thumbs up if you like the content, and follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. So without further ado, let's just roll that intro.
Beats by King.
Okay guys, so we have the wall seniors, and what we're doing is we're going against the grain with the number 3 guard on the wall seniors, and the lever is closed, and we're just going against the grain, and we're knocking out all the bulk of this hair. And of course this is a lot of hair. And I like to use my wall seniors to knock down bulk. I just feel like the wall seniors it's a very powerful clipper, and it can mow through any type of hair. All right, so here it is, the hair. So now I have a number 2 guard on my wall seniors, and what I'm doing is I'm going against the grain and just getting the hair nice and even. And my client wore braids for a while, so whenever you have clients who had their hair braided, you kind of get these little weird hair patterns. So you have to kind of move the clipper in different directions to get the hair all even. So now I have my Oster Octanes, and I have my outliner blade, and I like to use that to bald out my clients. Some barbers like to use their trimmers, but for me, I love using my Oster Octanes to do this. So I have the Andis Masters, and I'm going up an inch to create my first Skyline. And then in the back, I like to go up an inch and a half just to give it a little bit more contrast on the blend. It just looks a lot better, in my opinion. Now we're going to start knocking out the line, and what we're doing is we're moving the blade open, and we're going to just start slowly closing the blade until it blends out that bottom line. Okay, so I just moved my blade down a little bit more, and we're just still working on that line. Just moved it down a little bit more. And we're just attacking that bottom line. I have the wall seniors, and what we're doing is we're creating another guideline. And I have the wall senior blade open all the way. It'll blend right into the number 2. And so now we're just going to start knocking down this guideline as well. So with my wall seniors, I moved the lever down a little bit, and we're just still attacking that line. So we're blending the 0 to the 1, and then we're going to blend that 1 to the 2. So I'm just continuing to just knock out that line. And now I have my lever closed all the way, and now we're just knocking out the line. And also make sure you guys stretch that skin when you're doing your fades as well, because sometimes when you have a client, especially this client, because again he had braids, so he's gonna have all these weird little indents in his head, and you got to really stretch that skin. I have the blade open, and we're just kind of detailing the work a little bit. Sometimes I like to detail it at the end, because what happens as barbers, we get lost in detailing our work sometimes, and it makes us a lot slower when we're cutting and we have a lot of clients, and we're wasting a lot of time doing this. But in this cut, I'm just detailing it right now just to show you guys. But normally, again, I like to detail at the end, because you can really see it when you have the line up and everything. You can just see the whole cut more. And again, make sure you stretch that skin. And I'm also opening and I'm also closing the lever as well. And make sure you have to use the corner of that blade, because you don't want to create any more guidelines. So you want to use that corner. And by using that corner, it allows you to kind of go up a little bit higher when you're detailing. Imagine it's like a pencil, you're just erasing those little dark lines. So now we're just working on the beard. I'm just kind of fading into it with the lever closed, and then I'm opening it up a little bit more, and we're just gonna fade that beard. So I have the 1 guard on right now, and I'm just fading it in. Now I just have the 2 guard now, and we're going to just continue to blend in the beard. I like to use this motion when I'm doing my beard, just to kind of smooth it out. So I'm kind of reversing the clipper. Now with that 1 guard again, I am starting to take down the mustache part of the beard. And I do have the lever open because my client wants to leave it a little bit longer. And I think that's the perfect length when you open up with the number 1 with the end is masters. So now with my babeless trimmers, I'm just trimming the beard, sculpting the beard a little bit, just knocking out those ends. And now with some little hairspray, I'm spraying the beard, also the hairline as well. And the reason why I'm doing that is just so the hair lays down a little bit more. So when I'm going over it with my trimmers, it just comes out a lot crispier. just sharpening up the mustache, or trimming the lip part of it. Now it's time for the lineup, and I like to start right in that middle part and then work my way from one side to the other side. Now I'm working the corners of the lineup, making sure I'm not pushing that line back too far. So I'm going back to the beard and just making sure the line around the ears and neck part is going to be straight as well. Now with my razor, I'm stretching the skin, which is very important to stretch that skin. And I'm just creating my razor line. Get that beard looking really sharp. And I'm also just detailing the hairline as well, as you can see. And so what I'm doing right now, I'm going down with the razor to clean up the hairs. And now I'm reversing the blade and going up with it, just to give it the sharp look. Now I'm using some enhancements, and we're just gonna get that beard a lot sharper looking. Give it that real crispy, picture perfect ready beard. And I'm doing a lineup on the hairline as well. And then we're just gonna go back again over with the razor just to give it, just to make it a little bit more sharper. And here it is, guys, the transformation. And I want to thank you guys also for tuning in and watching this haircut tutorial. You guys drop a comment, let me know if you want to see more haircuts, and I'll start doing a little bit more of these haircuts. I know I like to review products, but I would like to do more haircuts. Let me know if you guys want to see that. And until then, guys, I will see you on the next video.